Hey guys, welcome to My Sew Bliss. Today I'm excited to be partnering up with Baby Lock sewing machines and bringing you another sewing tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you an easy way to make 4 flying geese at once. This is a type of quilt block or piece that you would use in a quilt a lot of times. So I'm going to be using it to make a sawtooth star quilt block, and I'm going to also do a video on that too, so make sure to look out for that as well. I'm going to be using my Baby Lock Zest, which is this machine right here. It is a great beginner machine. It's very lightweight and very user friendly. So I'll put links down below for that, and I'll also put a link down below for the tutorials that I have done with this machine specifically, so you can see its features and all the things that you can do with it as well. So let's get started making our flying geese. To do this, you're going to need 2 different fabrics, just 2 cotton quilting fabrics, and in 2 different colors. And that's just usually how it looks. You could do the same, but it usually is not done that way. So 2 colors, and then I have 4 of my smaller squares and 1 of my bigger square. I'll put a link in the description for a chart I'm going to make for sizing and how that would line up to make what size of flying geese blocks. So make sure to check out that description if you need to know what size to make, if you don't have like a pattern you're already using and know which size you need, or you can even go on there and reference the chart to see what sizing there is and then know the sizing of the blocks. So like I said, 4 smaller ones and 1 bigger one, so we can get started. For our first step, I'm going to take our smaller blocks and I'm going to do this to each one on the wrong side, flipping it over and just taking a ruler, and you can go use a marking pencil or just a regular pencil, just really lightly, and I'm just going to draw a diagonal from one corner to the other. And this is just a guide for us. We're actually not even going to stitch on that line, so keep that in mind. Once you've got the 4 marked, we're then going to take our larger square and 2 of our smaller ones and put them right sides together, 1 in the top left corner and 1 in the bottom right corner. And your lines will match up, which is good. That's what we want. And also, if you want to pin those in place, now is a good time to do that so we can take it over to the sewing machine. Over at the Baby Lock Zest, I'm taking my piece, and like I said before, our lines right here down the middle of these blocks, that's a guide. We're not stitching on it. We're going to stitch on either side of it at 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to line that up with my 1/4 inch mark and go down one side. And we'll cut that and turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. So here's 1 stitching, and then go on the other side of the line at 1/4 of an inch and stitch down. With those 2 lines sewn, I'm then going to just take a ruler, line it up with the marking line. So from diagonal to diagonal is what we're doing, and we're going to cut that. Now you can take it over to the iron, or you could just finger press those triangles open, just like this. Now we can take our other squares, and I'm going to put those right sides together again, and I'm lining it up with this corner that has nothing done on it yet, and it's going to go at a diagonal through the triangles that we have. And I'll just do that to both pieces, so I'll take them both over to the sewing machine at the same time. And you can pin those in place if you would like, and we're going to sew it the exact same way, just using this line as a guide, not as the actual stitching line. Once you have those lines sewn, then we're gonna take our scissors and cut on that guide line one more time. And I'll do this to both of my pieces. And you can see that it's gonna open up once I press it, just like that. And that is our flying geese, but we are gonna square those up. So I'll set it off to the side while I cut this other one. We can press those open. So now I'm gonna square up the flying geese, and you just wanna make sure that the middle stays in the middle and you have the right amount for the seam allowance for whatever project you're doing next. So for mine, I'm gonna make mine 2.5 by 5. So I'm gonna start and just take this. So it's about a 3-inch wide right now. So we are gonna cut a significant amount off of it, but we'll just clean it up, make it look really nice. And then once you are done squaring up those flying geese, you are all done. And now you have 4 perfect little flying geese blocks that you can use for whatever project you are working on. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna be making a sawtooth star quilt block. I'm gonna make it as a wall hanging with these. So I'm gonna create another video in addition to this one that goes on and creates that. So if you want to check that out, I'll make sure to leave a link down below for it. Also, make sure to check out the Baby Lock Zest. I'll put a link down below for that as well as all the other tutorials that I have done with that sewing machine. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!